morning. Haven't looked at Javanka for a while. So what's going on with the Javanka? Okay. Well, it looks like main thing is great vigor. Okay. So they're really looking at these things. The challenge is steady pace, just to keep going forward. Okay. Trying to put the energy in and continue to go forward, trying to get some roots somewhere. That's what I'm seeing, trying to get some roots. But what we have, their conscious thoughts are about attention to detail, all the things that are taking place. And how they see themselves is extended family. So they're looking, at Trump and the rest of the family, trying to pay attention to everything that's coming down, everything that's being said, what's taking place. So again, we start out with great vigor. So really, they are heightened about listening to what's coming up, what's going on. They're paying attention to everything they're hearing about this. And again, this goes to their extended family, because don't forget, they're looking into Trump's things. They're looking into the whole Trump organization, as to which Ivanka had a great deal to do with it, okay? So what we've got in the center of everything above it is shock. They are, just this is really knocking them. Subconsciously, they're receptive. They're, open. They can't hide these things any longer. Underneath the energy that's going on with it is keeping still. So they're trying to, in one way, lay low, not bring attention to themselves now. And last thing on this is nearing completion. So they are feeling like this stuff is ramping up, and I think they're in shock that they're going to be pulled into this as much as they are. Don't forget, they've been questioning. Now, we haven't heard them questioning Jared. Ivanka, yeah, they questioned her. Okay, but there's some shock about what all they're asking and what they're hearing and seeing. So they are trying to lay low as much as possible. So in the past, and their fear underneath of it is the overview and the oppression, okay? They're feeling the heat, in other words. They're feeling the heat. So that's why they are trying to lay low. Because what's coming up in the near future and later future is not looking good for them. It's increase of dangerous depth. Okay, in other words, they are digging into these things, and they will not get out of this unscathed, okay? So they're feeling the oppression, they're feeling the weight of this. So they're trying to lay low, not be in the news, not draw attention to themselves, while they're doing all they can to try to move something, get something going. And I read on this before, they've been trying to do these deals with people, but nobody wants to touch them with a 10-foot pole now. Now that Trump's out of office, nobody wants to do business with these guys. They're going, oh, no. There's nothing you can bring to the table that's worth getting involved with you. So I just see them again, that they see all this is coming down, and what's amazing is that they're shocked. That above it there is that shock that this is coming down on their heads. Okay, because I think, I think Jared thinks he's just so uber smart. And all of them, they've been such grifters that they think they are so uber smart that they can get out of anything. They've always found some way to make somebody else the fall guy, or, to con somebody else into, helping them out and what have you. But now they've got nothing to trade on. All they trade on before was bluster and I'm rich and I'm this and I'm that. And so people want to get something from them, so they'd be willing to, sell out. But not anymore. So they don't know how to deal with this now. And again, receptive, they see this stuff is coming in. They can't get away from it. They're feeling the heat of it, the oppression. They're looking at the overview of this, and oh my God, this stuff is going to come out. It's going to out us. So they're doing all they can to keep still, because they're looking at one side, the extended family, the overview. They're looking at all of them. Okay? So we are in the crosshairs as well. Okay? And that's only, amping up. It's, the short-term increase. This is amping up on a daily and going forward dangerous depths. They are digging into everything that these ones are doing. The extended Trump, shall we say, dynasty, what they think they have, their dynasty. And they are digging deep into everything. So they are not going to get out of this unscathed, no matter how they try to lay low now to stay out of the limelight. They are part of the Trump thing. They were, really in it up to their eyeballs, from the beginning. So they are, they're going to have to bear the heat as well. So we'll have to watch and see what goes forward, but that's what I'm getting for Javanka this morning. Things are heating up. They feel like this is coming to more of a completion, since they got all of his tax records and they're trying to lean on his accountant now. They know that things are getting serious when they hear that the prosecutor, the one they brought in, was big on mob cases. Okay, so he really knows the in and outs. This has really got them rattled, and again, trying to stay out of the limelight. And the rats are going to start turning on each other and blaming each other. Okay, as they try to jump ship, but it's not going to help them. Okay, they're all involved. I think that Ivanka is probably going to try to throw everybody under the bus so that she can get some kind of a deal, So we'll have to watch and see. But I think Jared is going down like Jared's daddy. He's going to follow in his footsteps and wind up in jail. Okay. And they will love him in jail. Miss Jared. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here, love and light, and we'll see you online.